Okay, folks, so today we're gonna look at how to use the Linux subsystem for Microsoft Windows. Not everyone has the ability or accessibility to wipe their Windows installation completely, so this is a bit of a workaround. So what you can do is open up a PowerShell environment. As administrator, type in wsl --install. You're going to hit enter, and what that's of course going to do is install a Linux environment on your machine. And then by default, once that's done and it's installed, it will install a version of Ubuntu on your machine, on your Windows environment. And I can even do neo-fetch, and of course it even shows that it is Ubuntu 22.04 LTS and Windows 10, etc. And the normal type of applications and stuff works fine. So sudo apt update works as it normally would. As you can see, there are packages that can be updated, so I'm going to just sudo apt upgrade. It's normal. There are other distros that you can use. You don't have to necessarily use Ubuntu. It's just that the way it's been pre-configured on the system, Ubuntu seems to fit in really well with the host machine out of the box without having many issues. So as you can see here, it operates pretty normally. You don't really have a full GUI because you wouldn't want that. But your CLI stuff would work. So HTOP, for example, works fine. You can close that, you can clear that. And the normal stuff, doing save directories, moving stuff around, etc. Then, for example, works fine. You can even install other applications such as Emacs or Nano, so Nano test file.txt. Works fine. This is a test file, and like normal, it works. And these type of things are useful only with the fact if you, for example, need a GUI for me, you stuck. This is useful if you're stuck using Windows, but you need Linux applications and want to develop on Linux instead. You can use this environment. It's not a full complete solution, but it does tend to work. So by doing it that way, you could do sudo apt install Falcon. Yes, it's putting down quite a bunch of extra packages. Yeah, what it would actually do is also go to the start menu, show it as an app. I'm just going to type Falcon in here, and here we go. And there we go. We have Falcon running on our Ubuntu environment right on top of Windows 11. Is it ideal? No. But it does work, and it's actually pretty quick, must admit. And of course, the normal preferences and type of stuff works fine, which is actually pretty neat. So even if we try to make some other changes, it should work fine. So that is an example of a GUI application you can use. Obviously, this is more idea is for developer type stuff. So let's close that and clear that. So let's say, for example, stuff like Git and that type of thing that you can use. And of course, you can manipulate your Windows installation. Right, this is definitely very popular with some developers. If you need to test stuff and develop on one platform and do it on another, works pretty well. If you're a hardcore Linux user, you're probably not going to use this, but it definitely does have its advantages when it works. It can work pretty well. I'm not a big Windows user. I'm mostly a Linux user, so I don't really use this, but it is great to have it as an option for folks that need it. So let's say, for example, we even get something like Pluma, and you'll see here it is, all installed, working pretty speedily and natively out of the box. So, folks, there we are. Just a quick demo of how you can use the Linux on Windows Subsystem. Not for everyone, really mainly for developers. Average person will probably just go and install Linux. But yeah, it's always good to have these options. As always, folks, thanks for watching and bye for now.